So the big freeze is coming. Got all my stuff here, so let me get everything covered. So I've got this cloth that we bought years ago. I think it's a frost cloth. I'm not sure. Or it could be weed barrier. But anyway, it's like cottony. Anyway, that's what I'm using. And I'm gonna have to clip everything down really good because with this cold front, it's coming like a lot of wind. We're supposed to get like 35 to 40 mile per hour winds. So I've got to clip everything down really good. Now, right now it's about 50 degrees. It's not that cold. But I think by 6 p.m. right now it's like 3:30 in the afternoon. By 6 p.m. we're supposed to be like around 20 degrees. And then when we wake up tomorrow morning, it'll be 14 degrees. And the feel like temperature with the wind and everything factored in should be -1. I mean, this is Houston. I mean, we're north of Houston, but still this is Houston. It's crazy. My husband's gonna shut off the water to the house, drain the pipes, and we're just gonna have bathtub water until, I think, till maybe Saturday. I don't know. We're supposed to be below freezing for up to 48 hours. And then by like Tuesday or Wednesday next week, we're like 73, so that's stupid, but it's Texas. So anyway, let me get my clips. I'm talking. And I found a clothespin. Now I've got to do, well, that didn't do anything, did it? Hold on, let me clip it at the bottom. Okay, let's, I gotta figure out what I want to do next. I think the cabbages will be fine. I'm just trying to get the most sensitive stuff right now. And then definitely a lot of my new seedlings that are just coming up. So I got these on Amazon. They arrived a couple weeks ago. It is getting colder. I can feel it. Let me come back to you when I get all this off. This can take a minute. Well, that took at least 15 minutes. I have to go in the house and find scissors after a while because it's taking too long. Red wine keeps you warm. I don't know if you knew that. Anyway, here they are. They look lovely, right? They look nice. Could all be for naught. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if any of this does any good. I'll come back to you when I'm done. Okay, so I'm done as I could be done. It's not near done enough. Look at this. I'll just show you real quick. Obviously I need to invest. I need to invest in row cover, like frost cover, and more of those hoops. Those hoops are amazing. 10 more packs of those. Thing of plastic from when we redid our floors. It's like plastic underlayment, whatever. I know plastic's not the best, but it's what I have. And it was a big piece. So let me show you what I did. Then I'm going inside because it's really cold. Okay, also that crock I'm bringing inside because it's full of water. Girls, it's full of water and it's gonna break because it's ceramic. So this is not getting covered because I ran out of blankets. So it's my Di Rapinoventina broccolini, my giant red mustard greens, Farmer's Market blend lettuces. Anyway, I've got the peas covered here. I've, for the most part, got the broccoli and some of the little things covered here. I was not able to cover those peas. Those haven't even flowered yet, so I may just have to say that's a loss for this year. I did not get these little babies covered. My mustards did not get them covered. I ran out of covering. I guess onions will be fine, I don't know. I've got some cover over my strawberries and these onions and those peas a little bit. I did think about cutting the rest of my loofah and putting them in the oven. So this is the plastic. It's covering the rest of my onions, strawberries, turnips, and radish. And then this blanket here is covering my broccolis and my Romanescos. Girls, cabbages, those two are left uncovered. I've got this blanket over the row cover for these cabbages only because they're close to being ready to pick. I don't want anything to happen. Girls. Anyway, that's gonna freeze. I should probably pour that water out. These are uncovered because the blankets just don't stretch. Put this blanket here over my cauliflower. Some of the heads The enclosure came apart, and see some of the heads are turning pink. It's pink. I don't have enough cover for my bastinado kale. Those radishes are just gonna have to fend for themselves. All my tomatoes died. And then these peas are covered. And then here in the center, I am covered those Romanesco broccolis and Brenda's baby. Brenda's baby's covered. Over here, I've just got a blanket and some rakes over my mustard greens. Only because they're so big. They're just so ready to harvest. Just wanted to keep them alive till this weekend, and then I'll harvest and cook all those. Then I won't have to worry about those anymore. My fennel, probably that's going to be it for my fennel. I need to harvest them anyway. I've been watching a lot of French cooking shows, and I really want to cook the fennel. It's like a French delicacy. All right, so that's that's the best I could do. Anyway, I'm so unorganized. Anyway, it's cold. I'm going inside and filling up bathtubs because we're going to drain all the water to the house here in a minute. Anyway, so thanks for watching. Hello. So, out here in the potager, and it's not the same place anymore. This cold weather really destroyed just about everything. A little bit sad about it. I don't think the covering that I did any good. It's just ruined. It's all ruined. All that hard work. So I'm glad I have all those seedlings. We will be starting more. I'm not gonna cry, although I'm thinking about it. Everything is just, anyway, let's have a look. Okay, right here, I never did pick the red giant mustard or my Di Rapanoventina broccolini, and I should have. All of my lettuces, my farmer's market blend, I don't know if you can see that. Most of it's melted mush. Of course, all the zinnias are gone. Paris Island romaine is all mush. All mush. My peas. Get my, this is an Oregon Sugar Pod 2. I had one here I was saving for seed. But everything's all just limp and just jellified. You'll see that throughout the garden. Everything just turned to jelly. These peas don't look like they're gonna recover, but we'll see. I'll give them a day or two, but yeah, it just, the cell walls have been damaged, so that sucks. Lemongrass is dead. This eggplant is dead and full of fire ants. It's dead. This is my Sun King broccoli. Of course, I'm getting little broccoli heads on it. Little broccoli heads, but it's very limp. I think this might make it, but it's very limp. These peas back here, I'm not sure. I'm just not sure yet. They haven't flowered yet, and I hate my shadows in the way. But they haven't flowered yet, but they don't look as damaged as the other peas, so we'll see. Amaranth, of course, is gone. I will go ahead and collect the seeds. Any seeds that formed, the seeds themselves should be fine. But then all this is coming out. All of my new seedlings, all of my Little Caesar romaine, Matador Viking spinach. I don't know if they were mature enough to bounce back. We'll see. They're real jelly. They've just turned to jelly. And then my sage, I think the sage is done. Little gem lettuce, Rogue di Verona radicchio, and early purple sprouting broccoli over here. The lettuce is jelly. The radicchio is jelly. Early purple sprouting broccoli, I think some of them might bounce back. I think they might be okay. This is the sprouting green calabrese broccoli. I mean, it looks like it's just destroyed. Just destroyed, so awesome. And then my mustard. I was pulling up, yeah, it's ruined. I was pulling up the cardinal basil and accidentally pulled up all the mustard, but it pretty much got killed. So red Russian kale pretty much is gone. So seed starting indoors. round 45 about to happen. Georgia collards also ruined. Georgia collards got ruined. red salad bowl lettuce. I had some mature ones done, killed. My onions, look at that. This was my big onion. It's turned to jelly. That was my big, beautiful onion. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna leave them in the ground because I don't know what's gonna happen. This morning when I came out here, water was just spewing everywhere from underneath that, so I gotta fix that. Yarrow looks like it's doing fine. Yarrow's fine. This salvia is dead. That tomato's dead. All the coleus are dead. The peas along the fence here that I just planted a few weeks ago, I'm so sad about it. Those are my sugar snap peas. They look dead. My strawberry's fine. It was blooming, actually. It was blooming. You see some of the white petals in there. But yeah, strawberry, unfazed. All my onions, all those onion tops are just jelly. And then all that green in between them is the tick seed. But I had peas, green arrow peas, all down here. They look like they've died. But I'll give them a few days. I'll give them a couple weeks. This is my purple top turnip. Dead. Looks dead anyway. The greens are dead. Just turned to jelly. My French breakfast radish. I'll go ahead and harvest the bulbs. Oh no, they're jelly. These bulbs have turned to jelly. So, radish, just garbage. It's garbage now. Dang it. Oh, I hate that. My carrots, oh, my carrots have bounced back. I haven't shown you a video yet on me planting these carrots, but the carrots did bounce back, so that's wonderful. That's a Danvers 126 in that back compartment, and then the front is short and sweet. I did those on 11/20. This is my Bloomsdale longstanding spinach. It feels like jelly, but I'm hoping some of the leaves will bounce back, so we'll leave that. And then this is my Waltham 29 broccoli. I was getting some little heads on there. Some of the stems feel fine. Some of them have turned to mush, so we'll just see how it goes. Of course, the marigolds are dead, but broccoli, maybe that will live. And then my peas. These are the yellow peas that I just got from M.I. Gardner. Those yellow sugar peas. Anyway, that makes me sad. Here's my Romanesco broccoli. The inner leaves seem to be okay. I don't have any heads yet on the Romanesco. These carrots were doing so good. I had really good germination. Really good germination. It looks like some of them have bounced back. So maybe these carrots will be okay. The ground was frozen yesterday. Looks like it's got some movement in it now. Anyway, that's doing fine, I guess. This is frozen. Look. That's some thick ice. That's pretty thick. Yeah. Okay, so that's still frozen. Cabbages. I'm a little bit sad about it. They got hit pretty hard. This is the Quarterview cabbage. Some of the older leaves are very limp. The inner leaves seem to be okay. I have a few that started to head up. This one's heading up. So the head inside is, oh, it's frozen. That head is frozen. It's icy. This was my biggest one. This one here had the biggest head on it. Man, I hope that head's not frozen. It does feel frozen. So all of my Quarterview cabbages, look how beautiful they are. Oh, I hope I don't lose them. I hope I get at least some cabbage. I mean, I have a lot invested in this. This is months and months and months of my life invested in these cabbages. My moringa is pretty much dead. I never got to harvest my moringa. Anyway, next year. And my cauliflower. Look how big the heads were getting. So pretty, but look, it's turned brown. It's turned to mush. What I may do after I film this is just harvest what I can. See if it tastes any good. Oh, that makes me sad. Look how big that was getting. It's so sad. Let's see. Oh, and everything over here smells like cabbage farts. So you can tell it went bad. All I smell is cabbage farts. Look at that. Dang it, it got burned by the cold. Ugh. I was so excited for this cauliflower. Look at that. Dang it. Yeah. I mean, I could try to make that one really stinks. I could try to make something. That one was still small. This is some Blue Lake bush beans. I was saving these two to save seed. Oh, they're just turned to mush. That's just mush. Ew. Yeah. Yeah, everything inside is jelly. Well, not saving those. And then my lacinato kale. I heard lacinato kale could go down to 10 degrees. This is pretty limp, but maybe it'll bounce back. We'll see. These cauliflowers, they actually look okay, and they haven't started making a head yet. So it's my snowball Y. Jalapenos done. My tomatoes are done. I did pick the one Oxheart tomato that I had. Anyway, my husband's gonna be noisy. Anyway, all these tomatoes. I never got to take cuttings. I was gonna take cuttings, didn't do it, and this was what happens when you procrastinate. You have no tomato starts, so whatever. Sugar snap peas. Just limp. A little bit jelly. Maybe these will survive. Blue bantam pea. Most of them have turned to jelly. I might go ahead and harvest the pea pods. There's some mature, oh no. Looks like the mature peas have just turned to mush. Well, dang it. And then I've got some Scotch curled kale, or Vates curled kale. This feels okay. Yeah, this will probably make it. That's done the best so far. So peas probably coming out. My cilantro got burnt pretty good, but looks like it's okay. Oh yeah, the more mature cilantro did not. The one that might have been covered by that sheet did fine. Bok choy, all that's coming out. All of my mustard greens, I had really thick, beautiful, huge mustard greens. And like I said, same with the red giant mustard greens. I should have harvested this before the freeze. I really should have. So anyway, that's probably gonna have to come out. Early purple sprouting broccoli might be okay. More bok choy coming out. All of these peas, I'm just gonna take them out. They really didn't thrive anyway. I think it's too shady over here. This is my progress number 9 and my easy peasy. Didn't get much going on with those. And the thing I'm most saddest about is this right here. This is my fennel. I was really looking forward to cooking with this. Look at that. It's completely limp and all I smell is just licorice. Oh yeah, they're frozen. I just felt the bulb. It's frozen. Oh, no. Yeah, just ice. It's just a big ball of ice. So I'd become a little bit obsessed with this show on the Magnolia Network called Cooking in France at La Piche, which is Julia Child's old home in France, and this couple bought it, and they teach cooking classes out of this house, and they use fennel, and I was so excited. I was looking up fennel recipes. I was going to saute some fennel in garlic and butter, and I should have picked them before the freeze. I just thought they were more cold hardy than they are. I've probably been growing this fennel a good 6 months, since beginning of summer, June, July maybe. All right, so we're gonna start some fennel seeds. I still have more. I'm gonna start fennel seeds today, and that way by spring I can have more fennel, because I was gonna cook some fennel. More ice. So much, just so thick. I'm not used to seeing such a solid piece of ice. Usually when we get a frost, we'll have a light, 1/4-inch film of ice like on our water. This is a solid block of ice. That's crazy. Yeah. Anyway, all my Merlot lettuce is dead. It was right here, gone. Of course, all this, my ginger. I didn't dig up my ginger. This is where it was. I mean, maybe it'll sprout back. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it there. Yeah, there was nothing in here to talk about. Over here is where I have the rest of my Romanesco broccoli. It might still be okay. Yeah, I mean, some of them did turn to absolute just mush. But I'm gonna leave them. I'm gonna give them a chance to push out some new growth. Brenda's baby is doing just fine. Brenda's baby was protected enough. She looks beautiful. This is more Waltham 29 broccoli. Got a little head in there, but I think it might be okay. More quarter-view. What is... My husband's driving through the yard. I don't know why. Oh, he's gonna jump start his lawnmower. Anyway, he's got to jump start the lawnmower. Let's look in the circle bed. This milkweed is done. It's done. My roses are fine. This Cuban buttercup is done. Oh, you can't see me. Cuban buttercup is done. I am hoping that my Gerber daisies come back. I've had these for years and I hate to have killed them as soon as I plant them in the garden. That sucks. Anyway, golden edge durant is done. It did this last year and it still came back from the root. So what I'll do is I'll just cut that down to the ground and hopefully it'll come back next year. Coming around the pile of covering. Got all my clips. This salvia should come back. It did last year. It should be fine. This rose is okay. My white mum, I think I'm just gonna cut all this back to the ground. It should come back by the roots. Money plant did fine. This is some money plant seeds. They look great. So not worried about money plant. Of course, this rose is fine. This rose is fine. There's another mum. This rose will be okay. Like the buds were killed, but the plant itself is fine. I had some really pretty Gerber daisies, but they got killed. They were pretty though. Looks like the chives got melted, but they should be fine. Forgot to mention the mandevilla. Of course, it's burnt. But it came back from the root from my boss last year. She gave it to me this year. Should come back. I think we'll be okay. And of course, he's gonna be noisy. Listen, he's gonna get his mower going. Anyway, here's my basil bucket. All the basil's dead. Actually, my pomegranate didn't get put in the garage, so hopefully the pomegranate will be okay. Here, all of the zinnias, and this is my Ogon sedum, and I meant to put this pot in the garage and I didn't, so I'm worried that sedum may be dead. That sucks. This pea, magnolia tendril pea, might be okay, although it does feel kind of jelly. Oh, I've got a jelly feel. We'll see. All of these tomatoes. This is my indigo rose. I had another little baby. It's jelly. And then I have my Wapasina Pinnachin peach. It was getting a little baby on it. It's dead. But the thyme looks good. Look at that. This is my lemon thyme. It's completely unfazed. No jelly or nothing. That's amazing. Russian sage, dead. Zinnia's dead. Cardinal basil, dead. Looks like the Catskill Brussels sprouts are just fine. Catskill Brussels sprouts look unfazed, actually. And then my Swiss chard. My Swiss chard celebration is dead. It's mush. There's no coming back from that. So, gotta start over with the Swiss chard. And then all of the radish. I had some daikon radish that I started right here. And watermelon radish here. And they all look dead. So, boo. Oh, my aloe vera. Usually aloe vera's, oh yeah, it's jelly. Yeah. Anyway, that aloe vera is jelly. So, I mean, what can you do? I can't do anything. It happens. So, I have a 3-day weekend. Today's Saturday. Tomorrow's Christmas. I'm off Monday. Oh, my loofahs. I didn't show you my loofahs. Hold on. There's all the loofahs. I didn't harvest them before the freeze. But I saw a video on Instagram. This lady, she took all her loofahs and put them in the oven and cooked them to dry them out. And then once they cooled off, she peeled them and they were just fine. And I'm pretty sure I saved that video, so I'm gonna go look that up. Yeah. Oh, my bowl gourds, I didn't show you those, but they're fine. I only have the 2 bowls. The vine was dead anyway, so I'm just waiting for the bowls to dry. So anyway, that's it for this video. I've got a lot to do, and it's gonna be fine. I have a lot more seeds, and things happen, and you got to take chances in life. So I always take chances on growing things. It's not a total loss. There are some broccoli still alive. There's some cabbages that might make it. Strawberries are fine. So I'm still going to consider this a good year to grow. 12 months. I'm still growing things. We're just going to have a little bit of a do-over. And it'll look, I think I will feel much better once it's cleaned out anyway. It needed a little bit of a cleaning. And we'll just, anyway, at this point I'm just yapping. So I'll let you go. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Stay warm out there. Okay, bye.